Lovely morning and good morning in this podcast, where we talk about the 101 essays that will change the way you think. I skipped Article 8, the parts of you that aren't I. If you like to read it, please go to the link that I'll leave in the box, because there are more important articles than this one. However, if you find it interesting, please don't hesitate. This is Article 9, 20 signs you're doing better than you think you are. 1. You paid the bills this month, and maybe even had extra to spend on non-essentials. It doesn't matter how much you belabored the checks as they went out. The point is that they did, and you figured it out regardless. You question yourself. You doubt your life. You feel miserable some days. This means you're still open to growth. This means you can be objective and self-aware. The best people go home at the end of the day and think, or maybe there's another way. You have a job for however many hours at whatever rate. You're earning money that helps you eat something, sleep on something, wear something every day. It's not failure if it doesn't look the way you thought it would. You're valuing your independence and taking responsibility for yourself. You have time to do something you enjoy. Even what you enjoy is sitting on the couch and ordering dinner and watching Netflix. You're not worried about where your next meal is coming from. There's food in the fridge or
pantry,
and you have enough to actually pick and choose what you want to eat. You can eat because you enjoy it. It's not a matter of sheer survival. You have one or two truly close friends. People worry about the quantity, but eventually tend to realize the number of people you can claim to be in your tribe has no bearing on how much you feel intimacy, acceptance, community, or joy. At the end of the day, all we really want are a few close people who know us and love us no matter what. You could afford a subway ride, cup of coffee, or the gas in your car this morning. The smallest conveniences and oftentimes necessities are not variable for you. You're not the same person you were a year ago. You're learning and evolving and can identify the ways in which you've changed for better and worse. You have the time and means to do things beyond the bare minimum. You've maybe been to a concert in the last few years. You buy books for yourself. You could take a day trip to a neighboring city if you wanted. You don't have to work all hours of the day to survive. You have a selection of clothing at your disposal. You aren't worried about having a hat or gloves in a blizzard. You have cool clothes for the summer and something to wear to a wedding. You not only can shield and decorate your body, but can do so appropriately for a variety of circumstances. You can sense what isn't right in your life. The first and most crucial step is simply being aware, being able to communicate to yourself. Something isn't right, even though I'm not sure what would feel better. If you could talk to your younger self, you would be able to say, "We did it. We made it out. We survived that terrible thing." So often people carry their past traumas into their present lives. And if you want any proof that we carry who we were and who we are, all you need to do is see how you respond to your inner child hearing, "You're going to be okay," from the person they became. You have a space of your own. It doesn't even have to be a home or apartment, but that's great if it is. All you need is a room, a corner, a desk where you can create or rest at your discretion, where you govern who gets to be part of your weird little world and to what capacity. It's one of the few controls we can actually exert. You've lost relationships. More important than the fact that you've simply had them in the first place is that you or your former partner chose not to settle. You opened yourself to the possibility of something else being out there. You're interested in something, whether it's how to live a happier life, maintain better relationships, reading or movies or sex or society, or the axis on which the world spins. Something intrigues you to explore it. You know how to take care of yourself. You know how many hours of sleep you need to feel okay the next day. Who to turn to when you're heartbroken. What you have fun doing. What to do when you don't feel well, etc. You're working toward a goal, even if you're exhausted and it feels miles away. You have a dream for yourself, however vague and malleable. But you're not compromisingly set on anything for your future. Some of the happiest and best adjusted people are the ones who can make any situation an ideal, who are too immersed in the moment to intricately plan and decidedly commit to any one specific outcome. You've been through some crap. You can look at the challenges you currently face and compare them to ones you thought you'd never get over. You can reassure yourself through your own experience. Life did not get easier. You got smarter. مدرب لغة وليد خالد.